Hi, back again. We start. Today we want to make here the texturing for this house that we built. So we start with the windows there, two kind of steel and one glass. So that means we go to our window here, then we take here new by material new, call it glass. We take here the surface glass, and we have here the preview how that looks, and the rest is steel or chrome. So we give here plus new, give them a name, chrome. Then we take here glossy shader and make them rough. That should be some like metal. So we must bring that to the point where it should be. Oh, we need here the other. I will make that all in chrome, I think. And when we look, they are all the same, so the class is selected and the other one's not, so we invert the selection, so the rest is marked, and then we can say chrome sign, so we have now class with chrome. Good. Next here on the top there are windows 2, so we mark them. The problem here is that they are not real 3D, there's only 2D here. So you can extrude them another time or make it so. I give you a plus and get the class in and assign that simply. That is for me, Anna. Good. We have done that. Then we need for the roof tiles. So we have here our house plus new roof tiles. Here we bring that up. Then we open up here our node editor. Then we can bring them here to the middle and to close the panel. Here we open up the UV image editor, and that is the start. Each time you click here for new material, that appears a diffuse shader and a material output. That's all. And now you must make your material that you want. And we want not a diffuse material, we want add shader, principal shader for that. They should be green on green connection. Then we want to use a texture for the roof, so we need an image. That image comes from color to color or from yellow to yellow. We should open which texture we want, so we go in our texture folder from St.Michell. Let's look where we have it. Texture here. So now we search for the texture here, roof tiles. Here roof tiles, but they are not titleable, but they are titleable, so I take them. Yeah. So to bring them in right positions, we need here texture coordinates, where the textures come from our UV. Then we need here a vector mapping, where should the texture be on that object, and we connect violet with violet and violet with vector, and we go to texture mode. Good, we have that. Before we can plug that onto, we have to unwrap. So we take the front and the back faces and look from the front, numpad 1, U, to unwrap from view, roof tiles sign. Then they appears, and you only must scale them here in the UV image editor, and then you have your roof on. Good. We need it for the sides too, so we mark them. Go with 3 numpad in the side view, U, project from view, roof tiles sign, and scale down. You can look then here that you get the same size. Good. That was that. Roof tiles is done. File save. Not really done. We will see that maybe later. We will see how many time we have. So what we need also, the wooden stuff is very much work. So at first we make here the wall, the little wall. So we go here and make a new material, call it wall. We need now the same nodes as in the roof, so we copy them simply. We go to the roof tiles material and A to select all, Control C to copy. Then we go back to our base mesh there, X to delete all nodes, and then Control V to plug in the nodes from the roofs. And here the only change is we take another texture, not from tiles, we take them from wall. So why we don't see some? Because we haven't unwrapped. Not unwrapped. So only that should be wall material. So U, project from view, and then we scale them down. And from the side, press U, project from view, and scale down, and look from the side that the size is nearly the same. Yeah, a little bit too much. More that. Good. So we have that. File, save as, new version number. Good. Then the rest is concrete material. So we give here a plus, new, and we call it beton. You call it concrete or beton too, I don't know. Then we go node editor, X to delete all, Control V to plug in the copied nodes, and here we take another material too. In the image texture we take here the concretes. Let's look that we have a nice one. that's all not what I want. So you can go on texture.com. I go on my texture folder. I get them from textures.com and search there for nicer beton there. I think that one can work. Copy and paste that in my folder from St.Michell. The texture folder, and paste it there. Good. So now we must reload that, and then we must have this new concretes here. Yeah, here is it. That we take for the rest of the whole stuff there. So we only want the rest, not that. So select inverse, and all is marked that we need. We take their beton assign and U smart UV project. Okay. Then we only have to scale that down. I think that works. That is beton or concrete, like you call it. Here maybe we can make a little step there, then it looks better. So we make here a loop in, and here a loop in, and bring them a little bit out. So extrude, bring them out, extrude, bring them out, and here once. So that looks more realistic than so. Good. So here we have to do the same, extrude to that part, then extrude to that part, and to the other side too. But each time when we change the topology, the texture changed by that too. So normally you must all unwrap new. We don't do that, but normally you must do that. But for that it is okay. So the next thing is the stairs should be that beton material too. So we go in there, new material, and get them from our history. Here is the material history, and there you can take all that you build it, and we take here beton, and that are all quads. So we can take a U for unwrap in edit mode for sure, and take cube projection, and then we simply scale that down. So we have that stairs there. Good. Then what we have next? Yeah, the house itself is built with stone, I think. But we see that stones are stretched too many because we did there the loop stuff there. So we take them again and scale them a little bit smaller. Okay. Then we take here the rest of the house, the sides. There we make overall the stone, wall texture. And on the back side we normally need nothing, but this there, so we bring there some stuff. So we have that. Here we can say plus material history wall sign. Here we take also smart UV projection and then simply scale it. In this case we have to rotate, so R, press R 90 degrees, and then we have that changed. Good. So we have the house from that side. Here are some other parts. Better is to get them with the wall material. But you will not see this whole part because other houses on these sides, so don't care about that. Good. File, save. That should be concrete 2. So we take here this faces, go side view, numpad 3, U to unwrap and make it from view. We take here new material. We need here beton. And then we assign that. And then only have to scale that to the size that the other have. And then we have that. Good. I think they will have here in the inner bottom wooden material. I don't know, we can't see that on the original photos there. So we don't know what is inside, but I think there will be wood. So we must take their texture. I don't know what we have in our texture folder. Is that correct for that or not? I'll look. That one can be. Yeah. Such like that. I'm not really fascinated from it, but nobody will see that later. So we take that material simply. Okay. So that means we have to go to the bottom there. It's the house itself. And there we need new material, so plus new, call it bottom. Then we delete here all nodes, Control V to plug in the standard nodes here that we copied, and take another texture. We take that wooden bottom texture, so that is that. And then we take the inner faces there. And I see they are a little bit leaning there, so scale set 0. And then press the 7 on numpad. And U to unwrap from U. So we have that, then give them bottom material sign, and you see it appears there. We only can scale it now. And then we have the wooden bottom there. Good. We have done that too. File, save. So Now we must know what is between this window stuff there, that it's puts, we call that in Germany. So we have to make that material. So select the house, plus new name puts material, delete all what is in with X, then Control V to plug in the standard, get texture, and we need puts texture. So that is here, and that texture we plug on all stuff that is not wood. So that means all these white faces should be in that color, and you see we get there real problems to bring that together. Wow, that is hateable stuff. It is the space between and here between and at the top there. So that is what we need. Here is some lost stuff, I think, but who cares? Good. Puts sign. Go back here to material mode, and we need sure an unwrap for that. So you unwrap from view. You see the puts appears there, and we scale them simply smaller. Good. So the puts is there. That is good. File save. This puts we can also put here on this two sides there. Don't know, we make it here, but we make it there. That is for sure. And for the inner parts we can make that. But at first, from that front, from view, put sign, scale down. Good. Then the inner red walls there we make with the puts material too. So we look from the side, view, project from view, puts sign. You see it there. Then we scale down. Good. So we have done that too. Here is something wrong, I think. The fronts. Okay. The fronts should have that concrete material too. So we make here view from view, beton, sign, scale. Thanks a lot. Wow. File save. So the railing. The railing is a white, not a white, beige railing. So we give there a little beige material there. So we make a new material, call it beige. I don't know how, but a little to the yellow, you know. Okay. So we have that. Must be a little bit back and a little bit deeper so that it comes under. Yeah, good. Here the same. Good. So we have that too. File, save. Last thing is the roof here. I must look how that really looks. There's a metal front and then that part comes there. Wow. Okay. So we need here a metal front. So we see what we got. We take that here and nothing other, and make it U from U. Make a plus, new material, call it iron. Delete here all with X in a node editor and Control V. Oh, I've lost the material. So I must copy them again and go to iron, Control V to plug that in. Then should be metal, so I take texture folder, and say it should be metal. Where we have metal, heavy metal, that is metal. Good. So we assign that to them. Then we see we have a material there, and it looks like metal. That is for sure. So then we need the mystery roof there. I must look, I've got such for that. So I go in my texture folders. You can go to textures.com, don't forget that. I think that or that can fit with them. Both are not the best. I think I take that one. Copy and bring them in our St.Michell texture folder. Oh, it is there. So, okay. Can take it directly, that's perfect. So we take here plus and call it roof 2. Delete here all inner nodes, Control V to plug in other nodes. Open up the texture folder and get this roof stuff there. Where we have it here. Okay. Then we take here that part that is with the roof and view from view. Take roof 2, assign, it is there, but we have to scale them down. Then we have that steel part there. Here, normally we can make that stone material, but don't bricks there, I think. Normally it puts there, but now we make puts there. That's the logical way. So view from view, puts, sign, and scale down. Good. We have done that too. File, save. The last one is the ready stuff here, and that is all wood. And when we look at the original, it's a light and wood material, an old, plasted out from wind and the sun. Yep. So we must build that, and the problem by that is you must every part make with the other texture there. So yeah, we take here plus new wood 1, delete all nodes, Control V, the plugin texture should be that one that we often use for wood, that is that here, wood planks. And then we can say here in the history we would that wood planks. Here we have that texture. Now we can take here that view from view and assign, and then we can take that here, and you see the change there, and have one of all these wood stuff. And so we must make that with all, but all must be different. So we have every time place it on another part of this texture there, and wood 1 sign, next one plus wood 1 sign, U from view, scale up, grabbing, positioning. Then you see all are different, and that is important for that. So we made that for all this shit now. When I say all, I mean all. I hate such stuff. Costs many time. You see, quick changings. But at the end, it will look wow. So plus wood sign U from view, scale up, scale X, grab, positioning, done. Next one. Tap for edit mode, plus new material, material bibliothèque, wood material, assign, view, project from view, scale up, grabbing, positioning, done. I think I must not say too much, it's every time the same, so why should I? But you see, everyone is different, and that makes that looks realistic. That was the same one that you see directly. That is that what there you see when people only take one texture for all the stuff, then you see just titled, that looks bad, and so you know that is a beginner. But we are beginners. with a little better standing there. So we make not the worst shit ever, only worst shit. So we must make it with all the other stuff there. Can you imagine that? Or we can simply X, delete that, get here, that one, Shift D and bring them there. Then we can delete that one and Shift D, bring that there. And for the little shit there, we should make the same. That is not. We can do that with all this fucking shit there. I hope they are all copied with Alt D, but I don't know it. No. Well, that's shit. What do we say? This fucking shit. I don't like such stuff, but it must be done, or you let it read. I don't hope so, because somebody asks you, where did you see that? Oh, Pascal. Oh, that is a tap. Don't do that again. Better take Andrew Price. Wow. Yeah, the Andrew. Yeah, he's a good guy. There's no question, but he don't make such tutorials like I am. Yeah, that is the difference. And because of that, you should look my tutorials. They are like with all the problems, with all the shit. That what he makes is for perfect persons that have that all done 1,000 times and have no problems. But in my group is for beginners, and beginners have that problems that you see here. When I do that, the same problems will appear when you do that, and so you get a better chance to get there a good result when you do it like my tutorials are. Good. But who cares? Important is that you have fun with Blender and use each tutorial that you want. Some like that, some like that. That is personal stuff. Okay, so nearly here, there, or anywhere. So only the long board is there, and then wow, when I have it. Whew. Plus wood one from view, assign, rotate 90 degrees, scale up or down, or what you mean. And the same here. was in the wrong window. Yeah, you must rotate here. That took me a long time to understand that it's not even where you press your keys in each window that has other function there. And you must be in that window where you want to do that. When I press here, rotate, it rotates here. When I press it there, it rotates there. That is what you must make in your brain. So I think that can be the last one. I hope so. So that should be the wonderful house. You only see we have to do that with all this fucking inside stuff there. So I mark the red parts from both sides. Good. 3 on numpad. View. Project from view. Here we haven't that material, so plus. Material bibliothèque. Wood 1. Sign. And then simply scale up and done. Good. So the house is done. File. Save. Take a quick render. Yeah, that looks good. When you now change here at each one, the texture should come into the displacement for each material, and then a math node between with the add node, and then you can change that. And when you make the roughness with them and the glossy shader between with a mix shader, you can make the materials look better, but it's not necessary. I think that is good enough. File, save, and thanks a lot for watching. We see us by modeling the next house. So thanks a lot, bye.